You brought a lawsuit against the Sun in June of 2018, correct?
Yes, I brought a
And that was 6 months before Miss Heard ever wrote her op-ed. You reached out to Guy Silverstein to have him fire Amber, correct?
Who?
It's Greg Silverstein, I'm sorry.
I don't recall reaching out to Greg Silverstein.
You reached out to Sue Kroll to get him to fire Miss Heard, right?
I had vetted Miss Heard. And I had vetted Miss Heard.
Mr. Depp, you got your chance
Warner
to speak
Brothers
this morning. Your Honor,
Warner Brothers had 2 franchises.
Mr. Depp, if you could just answer the question, sir. All right, next question.
You reached out to Greg Silverstein to get him to try to get Amber fired from Aquaman, didn't you?
Asked and answered.
Excuse me?
Asked and answered.
It's a yes or no question that he hasn't answered, yes or no.
All right.
Yes or no, sir? You reached out to Greg Silverstein to try to get Amber fired from Aquaman.
Second half of your question is wrong, sir.
You reached out to Sue
them
Kroll
because I vetted her.
No, Mr. Depp. You reached out to Sue Kroll to get her to try to get her then, correct?
About what incident?
To speak to her about the plane flight.
The plane?
The Boston plane. You answered my question. Thank you. Mr. Depp, you've claimed before. This is the exact same picture, isn't it, Mr. Depp?
With radically different quality. And
no, you answered my question.
How do you know I wasn't done answering?
You answered my question, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
His testimony as to what Whitney felt is...
I'll sustain the objection. Next question.
Okay. Did you ever see Miss... Please continue, Mr. Depp. What did you tell Miss Heard about the staircase, or Kate Moss?
I'll make it easy for Mr. Rottenborn. There was never a moment where I pushed Kate down any set of stairs. Yet she's spewed this 3 times before.
Objection, Your Honor. Miss Heard simply testified that she had heard a rumor, and that's
What's a rumor?
non-responsive to the question.
Sir, hold on. This
Sorry.
objection. I'll overrule the objection.
Misstates the facts and evidence.
I'll overrule the objection.
Sorry, I was drawn by Mr. Rottenborn's voice.
Certainly.
What would you like? What was it?
So,
If you disagreed,
Objection, Your Honor. Non-responsive. She just asked, how did that happen?
I believe he was about to explain.
Well, I'll sustain the objection.
Okay. So, Mr. Depp, specifically, how did the injury in this photograph occur?
I'm sure it hit me. Is that better? And cut my finger off. The tip of my finger. Just but a good chunk. I miss it.
Mr. Depp, you heard... Have you ever consumed 8 to 10 MDMA pills at once?
No, ma'am. No, I have not.
And why is that?
Because I'd be dead. I'm pretty sure I'd be dead. I think one would die, yes. And probably rather quickly.
Objection, Your Honor. May we approach?
All right.
And you testified earlier this morning. You claimed that you somehow were responsible for her getting the role with Warner Brothers, correct? That's what you testified to this morning. You also tried to get her fired from Aquaman, didn't you? After the temporary restraining order.
Which question would you like me to handle first, sir?
One question, sir. You tried to get her fired from the Aquaman after the temporary restraining order, didn't you?
Well, what is related to the story about me getting...
It just
her...
yes or no, Mr. Depp. I don't.
So
I didn't
life
ask
does
what
not
related,
come down to
what
yes or
story
no at all
related to.
times. I can't please you with a yes or a no every single time.
It's a yes or no question, Mr. Depp. You tried to get Ms. Heard fired, didn't you?
Answer's no.
All right. Let's pull up Exhibit 821.